everyone, I am Miriam, your personal drawing teacher. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your drawing? Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Hey there everyone, welcome back to another drawing video at Whole Lot of Drawings, where I like to teach you how to draw your favorite characters step by step. So today we'll be drawing the character Baymax from Big Hero 6. If you're not familiar with this character, he's basically a cute and lovable robot created by the main character's older brother, Tadashi, in order to help people within the world. If you haven't seen this movie, I definitely recommend to watch this one. It's another one of my favorites and has a great moral to the story. And there's actually a series of shorts that recently came out on Disney Plus as well that I really enjoyed watching the other day. I'm not paid to tell you this. My husband and I simply just really enjoyed these lighthearted and fun episodes and got quite a few laughs out of them. So check those out too if you haven't seen them yet. I'm sure you will be amused by at least one of those short clips. But with that being said, let's get started on the lesson of drawing our very own Baymax. Okay, so to start off, Baymax is kind of an avocado type shape, and his head is an oval, so they're pretty basic shapes within this drawing. We'll just start off with his head like we usually do. So we're gonna start toward the top of your paper. We're just gonna draw an oval here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I just like to do a series of circles and ovals just to get an idea of where I want it. And now his body is, like I said, an avocado shape. So we'll kind of start off from his neck here. If you need to, you can always draw the top within his head here just to get an idea of where his neck will start, and then draw down. Like so. And we'll curve outward. And he's pretty round, so if you want to make it bigger than what I'm doing, you can. That's the fun of drawing. You get to make it however you want to. And I'm doing tiny strokes. If you watch my other videos, then you do know how I draw, but what I like to do is take tiny strokes because I have more control of where my lines are going versus just doing one fluid motion here. That's just the way I like to do it. And I'm also using the side of my pencil roughly, not straight up, so it doesn't really dig into the paper. Because these are sketch lines, you don't want them to be too hard. Okay, and then his arms, those are gonna be pretty long, and they're gonna end roughly almost at the end of his body, but about right here. I'm just gonna draw lines where I want his hands to stop so they're even. And now his shoulders, they're going to start right about here. If you need a ruler just to make sure that it is even, you can always use a ruler just for that guideline. Because let's see, if I were to take a ruler and then place it straight across the page, it should be equal. Same thing with the bottom. Okay. And now let's get started on his arms here. They're just going to curve downward and follow the same shape as his body here. Okay, then we'll stop at that bottom line that we drew earlier. And the same thing on this side. Okay, and now his legs. You want to start off with 3 lines like this. The 2 outer ones kind of curve inward here. So we're gonna do straight straight lines down for now. And then just connect the bottom. Again, make sure it's on the same line because he's standing on an even surface here. Okay, so Baymax has a little circle right here. That's his access port, which holds his little memory chip. And that's what, according to Tadashi, who created him, makes Baymax Baymax. Okay, so it's just going to be a circle and then 2 lines going inward here, and then about half of a rectangle shape right here. Okay, and then there are going to be 2 lines. There's going to be 1 line that goes across his body, like so. It's a curved line that goes straight across. And then on his arms, instead of going this direction, they're going to be going this direction. And it's going to be on that same line. Okay. So let's get his eyes in here. And those are pretty simple. They're just 2 circles that you can fill in. Like so. And then a line connecting those 2. It's a thicker line, so don't be afraid to color that in a little bit too. All right. So for his legs, let's curve those now. Now that we have the basic shape. Just gonna kind of round him out a little bit because he looks kind of like a big marshmallow, so he has a lot of curve to him. All right, and then this line will just be colored in a little bit, a little thicker. Okay. Okay, so now for the hardest part of this drawing, which are his hands. So we'll get his fingers in here, and his fingers are going to stop at this line here. So we're not going to go further than this line. We're going to go a little bit further up. Just follow that curve, and then curve back up, like so. So it's going to look like that. And then a line that connects those 2. That's his first finger. And now we're gonna draw kind of a half circle here that connects to his body. Okay. And now the same type of shape with his finger, but we're going to start underneath that half circle and stop roughly about halfway of his finger, his first one that we drew, curving back up. And then we're gonna round out that line right here. So it's not straight across, it's just a curved line that connects to his finger. Okay, and I'll get a little closer so you can see as well. Okay, so now that we're a little closer, you get a little bit of a better view. So that is his thumb, and then there's his first finger. And now we're gonna draw his other fingers in here, and those are just going to be, they're kind of behind his thumb, so you don't have to draw the whole line. We're just connecting it to his thumb, and then one more finger right here. Okay, and then there's going to be a line that connects around a little bit. To show that his thumb is it's closer to us. Okay, then we're going to do the same on this side. Okay, so now that we're going to do this side, we'll do the same technique. Just follow it down. And back up for his first finger. Connect the 2 lines. Okay. Half circle up, connecting to his body. We can curve a little further down. Time to draw his thumb. And we're just repeating the process that we did on the other side. Okay. And his fingers connecting. And now this one is going to have a line for his second finger right here. And now you have his hands. Okay, so for his feet, we're going to add some detail on the side here, just so we have that sketched out. There are going to be two curves on each side of his legs. And then there's going to be a small curved line on the bottom as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to outline the entire drawing and make it a little darker. So if you want to, you can use the same pencil you're using now and just press a bit harder. And it's just on the outside of your drawing, just to mark which lines you want to keep and which ones you want to erase. So any lines that you don't want, you can go ahead and erase those now as well. So I'm going to go ahead and outline this entire thing. Well, there you have it, everyone. Now you have your very own drawing of Baymax. Just never forget to sign your work when you're finished, because that does indicate that this drawing is made by you. So congratulations, now you know how to draw him. I hope you're happy with your drawing today, and as Baymax always asks, are you satisfied with your care? Please give this video a thumbs up if you indeed enjoyed, and don't forget to check out my direct channel to see more tutorials like this. Feel free to comment down below as well and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see me draw in any future videos. And just make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon down below to be notified of those future videos. So thank you for joining me here today, and I look forward to seeing you all in another video real soon.